This video is for assignment number 1. I'm going to do question number 3. Write and balance the following reactions. The first problem is a reaction between chlorine gas and sodium bromide, producing liquid bromine and a sodium chloride solution. To get the formulas, we're going to identify each object. This first object, chlorine, one-word name, found on the periodic table, is a special element. And so the formula for chlorine is a Cl2. That's reacting with sodium bromide. Sodium bromide is a two-word name. No prefixes means that we need to look up the oxidation numbers. Sodium on the oxidation sheet is a +1 and bromide is a -1. And so balancing that, we get the formula NaBr. Those are producing, and so our reaction produces liquid bromine. This bromine again is a one-word name. Looking on the periodic table, bromine is a special element. Formula for that would be Br2. And it's also producing sodium chloride, a two-word name with no prefixes. Looking up oxidation numbers, Na is a +1, Cl is a -1. And so our formula is NaCl. Once we have the formulas for the reaction, our job is to make sure it's balanced. To do that, I split the reaction at the arrow and identify the objects and numbers on each side. On the left side, we have chlorine, sodium, and bromine. And for each of those, we count. This chlorine with the subscript has a 2, sodium there's 1 of, and bromine also 1 of. As a product, we also have sodium, chlorine, and bromine. And counting each one, chlorine there are 1 of, sodium 1 of, and this time bromine 2. So looking at the reactants and the products, we see that we have different numbers for chlorine and bromine that we need to balance. And we balance that by adding coefficients in front of any formulas that need balanced. So on the left side, when I look at chlorine, having 2 of them and only 1 on the right, this coefficient 2 will change the number of both sodium and chlorine so that there are now 2 chlorines and 2 sodiums. So we've balanced our chlorine. However, by balancing the chlorine, we did unbalance the sodium, and our bromine is still unbalanced. Having 2 of each on the product side means that if we add the coefficient 2 in front of the sodium bromide formula, that 2 will change the numbers of both the sodium and the bromine to 2 and 2. And that makes the sodium and the bromide both balanced. So our final reaction has the formulas Cl2 plus 2 NaBr are producing Br2 plus 2 NaCl.